Welcome to my Stalker run. I'm E119 and here's what's in our backpack. We're a bit overweight because it's time to leave. So we're gonna have fun getting up that rope, but we have this Go energy that might help us. 80, yeah, we need leather. 87, that's not bad. This weight will obviously come down when we drop all the meat. But yeah, we have everything that we're gonna take with us, including the tools, including the woodwright's bow, and including the rose hips. Oh boy. We're on day 452 and here's our skills. Everything's at 5 except for rifle and revolver. So we are mid-morning. Severe lacerations, 8.5 hours left on that. We're good to go. I'm just gonna fill, actually, you know what, I'm not gonna fill my belly. Hey Scruffy, welcome in.
This pack is getting too heavy to
How you
carry.
doing? Where can I put this meat? Right here, I guess. There we go. 54, that's not bad. Yeah, we're going to get the bunny flask. I did change the graphic settings back to where they are, so we will have to kind of look for it. And I'm not carrying all this weight up there. We're gonna drop that, and that little piece of meat can go in there. Drop that, and you. We don't really have to drop a lot. I mean, let's do that. Let's go. Actually, don't drink. I might need that coffee. Hey XM, welcome in. How you doing? Scruffy's watch streak is broke again. It reset. Man, that's terrible. That ain't no good for nobody, I'll be honest, because like for a streamer, when people start accumulating streaks, they may really want that streak, and so they may come in at a time where maybe if they didn't have a streak, they're like, I kind of gotta go do something else. But I hope they fix that. I think everybody needs that little piece of goodness. I like streaks. XM's good. Good to hear. Yeah, I turned the graphic settings back to where they were, and hopefully I can get the flask to pop for us. I don't want to have to go into the settings to change them again, but I will if I really have to. And if you think Astrid's huffing and puffing right now, you should really have heard her when she woke up. Wow. Be nice when this 7 hours and 45 minutes I don't know. I honestly, I think they can tone this down a little bit. I understand that you need something to say, like, we got this affliction, but heavy breathing like this for, what is it, 72 hours of gameplay, like, of in game time, that's way too much. Give a little oh or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, especially like exactly like it's not like it eases up when you're getting closer to being healed, right? They really need to adjust this. I was actually wondering, like, man, is this going to interfere with my my intro? Like, hi, I'm E119. Fly, little birdie. All right. There it is. I had it. Where'd it go? It was here. It showed. There it is.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
There it is. We got the bunny flask. Yeah, they'll obviously fix that at some point. They're not gonna leave that messed up like that. But yeah, it just basically disappears with the visual update that happened. So we now have all of the bunny flasks. Or sorry, bunny flasks. We have all of the flasks. Except for the trader one, but he hasn't offered that one to us, and I'm wondering if that's like also a bug. Last run we got last run, what was it that we were trying to get? Heat pads. In our last run we got the heat pads once, but that was when they were bugged and we had to cancel that trade, and then they fixed the bug, but we never got the heat packs ever again in that run. We did get them in this run, so I'm wondering what's the deal with the trader flask. Lots of players are asking about the trader flask. Well, luckily it's not really something we need. It's just something we want. So, far from a game-breaking issue. $6.50. But I want it. I know. I don't even remember what the trader flask looks like. I think we got it in our last run. but we also haven't had vitamin C pills in this one. And we've been to the trader many times. We haven't canceled out of any of the trades. We haven't messed up any of the trades. We should be at maximum trust. He's just like, nah. Wonder if the game looks at your vitamin C levels and decides whether it should give it to you or not. That's just a guess. Maybe if your vitamin C levels are good, they're like, nah, you don't need that. Is the Trader Flask the one with the Milton stickers on it? I have no idea. I honestly couldn't even tell you what color it is. If somebody told me it was blue, I'd be like, I guess it's a blue one. Not a clue. That was so long ago. There we go. We got the bunny escort. Not any longer, we don't. Guess we didn't tip her enough. He bailed. Hey, Paul. Welcome in. How you doing? I see you're gonna lurk in the background. All right. Thank you for that. Hope you're having a great day. Oh, I did miss the road. I'm gonna see if I can just get out of here without fighting this wolf. It's probably a bad idea, but let's get him dealt with. Come on. Wink. There you go. You know you're in cougar territory when you hear this sound. Spooky, spooky music. There we go. Let's go, buddy. Wink. Yeah, it's puppy territory. As soon as you take out the cougar, the puppies are like, alright, we're safe. Let's get in there. Alright, so this is gonna be, how are we gonna do this? What's the best way of trying to do this? Just kind of pay attention. This is a moose area. We don't want a moose, but I'm pretty sure there isn't one over here because we would have heard it. But just so I can say, no man, I actually did look, there wasn't one. Yeah, no moose. So we got to go down a rope and then up a rope. which means we gotta go down this rope and then back up this rope and then back down this rope. Then up that other rope, down that other rope, and then back up that rope. Oh boy. Hey. Oh, did I just not? No, she's just, is she close enough to being healed that she's not huffing and puffing anymore? I don't know. All right. Now, I don't know what I'm gonna drop. I'm not gonna take that with us. Most likely not going to. We'll see. Well, I guess I can drop the vest. That's one thing. Foolishly, I didn't really look at what our full weight was, so I don't really know how much I'm gonna have to drop up here. Yeah, it would be nice if that was a goatable rope. That's why Grey Mothers ends up being like another base, even if I only want one base in the game. It's so hard to get in and out of here. Now we can bypass this rope and go down there and go in through Forlorn, but that's kind of the far way. That's the long way. Because we need to take some of this stuff to the camp office. I wonder, is it maybe a good idea? You know what would have been a better idea is to look at my weight. Oh, we can't climb with lacerations.
This is serious. All right. Okay.
Oh no. I didn't know that. Oh no. You let me climb down a rope with lacerations, but I can't climb up a rope with lacerations? My bedroll is there. My pots are there. I have water, so that's not the... I have food, I guess. You can't let me climb down a rope, but not up. You can't do that. That's not right. We got food there. We got wood. We got a little bit of coal. We may as well break that down. Wow, I did not realize. Oh no. Oh, there's an hour and a half. That's 3:20. So I can't even just sleep. I would love to sleep, to be honest. Oh man. Why, Hinterland? Why? You know what? I'm eating the peaches. anyway, so. Man, you seriously, you can't let me climb down a rope if I can't climb up a rope. Like that literally could ruin, like that could end somebody's run right there. That is dirty. That is dirty. So now, if I had my bedroll, if I didn't throw my bedroll in there, I mean, part of this is obviously my fault. But if I hadn't thrown my bedroll in there, or at the very least, if I would have looked at okay. Severe lacerations are gone. If I would have at least looked at my inventory weight, I would have known. Let's move all that. Sorry, I can't talk while I'm doing this. What else can go in here? I have to go up there and get my stuff. Now I have to also hope. What are we at? 27. So I wasted a coffee on top of that as well. Yeah, you can't read while recovering lacerations either. Like it's funny what they allow you to do during like being tired or having afflictions. They'll allow you to do some things but not other things. So if I'm tired, I can wield an axe and break down a limb, but I don't dare read because that might hurt me. I think using an axe when you're exhausted should, or a knife, should have a small chance of giving you a cut. I might end. Oh man, I'm probably gonna waste a pemmican here. It's not really a waste. I shouldn't word it that way, but giving me the extra carry capacity, also giving me the extra food. I gotta drink this. After having surgery, you can say there's a weird logic behind at least some of it. Yeah, but climbing a rope or down, you're still holding your body weight on that rope. Wow, at least this thing's down. We have the go juice. What's the time? It's almost nighttime. I almost kind of want to get out of here. I'm just kind of annoyed right now. have the go juice. We have, where is it here? We're only at 41 though. That's, oh man. You know what? We're not. We're gonna stay in the cave. I'm gonna stay in the cave. Because I don't have my full capacity, even though I'm under the influence of some pemmican. I'm only at 41 that I can carry instead of 48. What is our actual weight? 42. Your condition being so low might affect your ability. You know what? Right now, it would be nice to be over there in that bear hide bed. Yeah, that's a combination though. This whole thing is a combination of they shouldn't let you climb down a rope if you're not going to let you climb up a rope due to an affliction. And I should have checked my weight before I left there. Now I may not have grabbed my bedroll, but I might have. I don't know. What's in here? If only I could see. You know what?
I wonder if I can
Just
drop
do that.
any of this gear.
That's 55. We'll just get rid of some. That'll be too much, right? 4711. There. So what's left in here? Why are you just got heavier? You're getting heavier. Oh, because uh-oh, I better leave that in my inventory. It's getting wet.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
That's why. Okay, I want to make sure that that thing's in my inventory because it needs to be dry so that it weighs as little as possible. And you know what? It feels like 28. Our clothing bonus is 30. We should be good in here. I don't care though. You know what? I'm gonna build a fire.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I'm gonna build a fire just because you know what? I can also make some coffee as well. Do that. Let's do that. Do that. You got 5, you got 5. Okay. Let's do that. And what do we got here? We got 5. We can eat you. And we got 0.88. Alright, let's do that. And let's just throw all this on here. I don't care if this is unnecessary. There we go. Need that so I can see. Okay. We're gonna drink that. And that's water, okay. We're gonna go to bed right now. All right, it's pretty much daylight. Fire's still going. Probably go for a few more hours. Or 38 minutes. Just make a little bit of water. "26 minutes. What's our weight? 52. 52, but you know what? I'm throwing that on there because I wanted to make sure this vest stays dry. Okay, so we got the vest and we got the books. So just so I don't leave any of them. That's good. Once we eat the pemmican, we'll be all right. Where's the woodworking tools? Right there. You're welcome. All right. We're gonna eat one of you. Drink that. I didn't realize I could have taken one of those books as well. That's all right though. We didn't lose a lot on this. We still got most of our alertness. And we're gonna throw you down. So there's 6.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
I haven't learned my lesson. Well, that I'm making good and sure that when I come up, I am light enough. All right, we're good. All right. I guess all in all, this isn't that bad. Started off, it was a little annoying, but it hasn't been too bad. There we go. Let's get out of here. We got lots of room. Lots of room to spare. And we didn't even use our go juice. I think what we'll do at some point during the day, we'll eat another pemmican. And that should even out
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
our alertness. It's too soon to do it now. What's our full weight right now? 54.85. I do not like these trees because sometimes getting onto the base of it, for me, I struggle. Yeah, those are that deep lacerations is a nasty affliction. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem with the lacerations. I just have a problem with the fact that they let me climb down a rope, but then they wouldn't let me climb up a rope. And the fact that I wasted my coffee and that, you know, had I clicked on that thing and it said, nope, can't climb with deep lacerations. Okay, I get it. So I wonder if that's a bug, because like I said, a person could lose their run because of that. If you I don't think most people would have left their bedroll in there. I think that was idiotic, foolish mistake, but you might. It is a heavy item. You're just climbing a rope. You're coming right back for it. And then they say, nope, can't do that. Yeah, no more hugging the kitties. Let's see if we can summon Darth. I'm gonna say as well, my control button the last couple of days has been really wonky to where I go to crouch, not only in this game, but also when I'm playing other games. I go to crouch and I go down and come back up real quick. And there's nobody here. It's just me. But I noticed yesterday my control button, the key, was upside down. I've never taken it off. Nobody's been in the house. How did this happen? Is there a ghost? Darth has abandoned us. Yeah, Darth is readying up for winter. It's the ghost. Who died here? Who died in this house and is messing with my control key? I couldn't believe when I saw that the keycap was upside down. It's like, how?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
How is that possible? Nobody touches this keyboard but me. I don't drink and I don't do drugs, so I wasn't potentially one day under the influence and did something I didn't remember. I know I have a horrible memory, but I would remember taking the keycap off of my whatever you call that thing, keyboard. My memory does suck, but there's certain things that you just can't forget. You know what? There we go. Let's wear that. Now we're 54.23. We're a little bit lighter. I won't lie, like for the amount of stuff that we're carrying back, like the fact that we're carrying back everything I want to carry back, we're actually not moving too bad. There we go. Sorry. Anyone on YouTube or Twitch hates that I do that? Please let me know. Nope, none of the kitties did it. They don't come in this room. I let Ruby in this room one time. Only once, just to show her that's where I'm going. Are you serious? I was right on it. What the hell? Give it to me. Where? Oh, you dirty. Was that like that before? No call for you. Okay, is there any coal? No. Neo loathes it. Just kidding. Nice. Put that down. What comes out? That's a regular bow, right? Yep. Good. Well, we don't have any stinks, so I don't need to have a bow out, do I?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You can't stop saying dong now if you tried. It's a habit. It is. It's always gone through my head. Alright, we should be able to just go right up there, up and over. Alright, those are just Max's crows over there. You thought you were the only one until you found my videos? Nice. We got bunnies. So now we're gonna get to see which of the flasks we have duplicates of. I think this orange one, we already have 2 of them, I think. Pretty sure. Oh, we got puppies over there. Don't go that way, little bunny. I didn't even aim at you. Neo does too, and doink. And got a moose, got a moose. Nice. I'm spreading the word. Ah, here it is. The famous area where I always end up during a blizzard. And always wonder where I am. I've said it in the past. I'm going to continue to say it every time I come by here. I can't tell you how many times I've come out in a blizzard and ended up in there and wondered, where the hell am I and how did I get here? How do I get to the camp office from where I'm at? I don't know. But now I know. Hey, Cherry Lum. Welcome in. How are you doing? Let's put you away. I'm surprised we only sprained her ankle there. We had the bow out. I do believe that carrying an item in your hands while on a slope increases the odds of it being a wrist sprain. That might be wrong, but nobody has told me. So until somebody tells me no, that's absolutely not the case, I am going to believe it. You can believe whatever you want. Get rid of that. It's not like these pills are indefinite, right? They are going to expire at some point. May as well put some of them in my belly every once in a while. The last week of September, Raph better follow through. What did he say about the PlayStation update? Did he say end of September? Maybe November. Come on. You know timelines are just a guesstimate, right? Those aren't targets we shoot for. That's just stuff we say. Keep the community quiet. Come on. It might be. I hope it does, because that sucks that you can't continue in your game and haven't been able to for so long. Look at us, we got a bright sunny day. We're about to lose a bunch of weight. We're gonna get bit. No. I'm not gonna eat the pemmican right this second. I'm gonna eat it before we leave. Because look at our alertness. You can always save the pemmican and just sleep for a couple hours too. Big fat juicy buck. BFJB. You know what? I don't know what I got for food out here. There we go. I hear them chickens. I don't know where them chickens are though. There you are. Come on, little chicken. Oh, come on. Oh, that little move right there just saved your feathers. Do I have cooked meat? That's ruined. I have cooked meat. Perfect. Don't smack your lips at me, Astrid. How rude.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
All right. what do we got here? Bullets. Bullets are up here. I won't lie, I don't know if I like the guns where they are, but I'm not moving them. Primarily why I don't like them here is because of where I've placed other stuff. What's that bow? You're at 24. I think we can retire this bow. Let's go with the wood rates. What are you at? Yeah, we've retired better bows than you. You did your job well. Thank you. All right. Do we only have 3 of you? Yes. And yeah, we're good on all of that. We don't have any film, I don't think. What's in here? Finally, we got some leather. Oh wow, you are full. You are full. What else is in there? That's not going to do anything. Okay, whatever. All right, flasks. Okay, we have 2 of you. You're this one. I'm going to do that because this one wouldn't go on very well. Like, it'll only go on like right at the very edge of the railing. Do I want to risk moving that one and sliding the bunny flask in there? Not really. There we go. We got a lot of flasks. There's 10. All right, what are you? You are these, so 12 and 15 should be enough. And is there anything else? Just that. And that. And what is in there? That. Okay. And there's no books up here.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Come with me. You're not a fan of food there. Where? Ew. All right. I'm gonna put you there. I'm gonna put you there. I'm gonna take the charcoal. I'm doing that because I'm gonna aim it better. Okay. What do I have that I don't need to have? Oh, I should drop the wood. Drop you. What do I have that I don't need to have? I could have taken that vest off. Could have thrown those tools down. Oh. If I do this and nobody reminds me,
drop any of this gear.
Oh boy, will I be upset with myself. Let's go harvest this deer. Down to one cougar again, that's good. Things are back to normal. And I have my arrow. You didn't give me my arrow. Oh, I wonder if it broke. It probably broke. That's what happened. Hey, Gus. Welcome in. How you doing? Reeby.
I think I need to lay down.
And I'll give you that one. Aim that right there. And eat that because we need to.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
And we'll go down behind the house and start cooking. Gus is tired but good. Glad to see Astrid isn't breathing like she just ran up a hill while her lung is collapsing. Yeah. Yeah, that was annoying, wasn't it? I'm gonna take his hide, I think. Y'all take yours too. If I do that and then pick it up, will that make you turn around? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these guts and the hide before I forget. You go there. Y'all go here. And we go there. He ran. And there, I like that better. Oh no. I like that better. I didn't like how it was aimed. This
Come on, little
wasn't...
fire.
Oh. That's gotta happen. And get another one.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
All right.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Get that and reclaimed wood. I'm gonna throw 2 on there. Throw 2 on there because I am, man. And the fat. Can I reach? Look at that. I forgot that that was in there already. Oh boy. Not good, not good, not good. Okay. We don't have any stink, so we shouldn't be having wolves come over. What bow's coming out now? That's the bushcraft. And the woodwrights is up there, okay. We have some leather items. We can make a repair.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Do that. Drop that so we don't stank. Do that. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we have cougar and we have moose. I think we have cougar and moose in here. Have bear. Have cougar. Have moose. Now, what is it? 1 for each? One and 2. Might want to grab another sewing kit before I leave. Maybe. We'll see. I have 2 anyway. I already have another spare, but I'll check if there's a whole bunch here. $18 till ready. I kind of almost don't want this. That's an hour 12. We're not doing that. I kind of don't want these in pots and pans. Not really giving me enough time to do anything.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
And there we go. This, yeah, I can't really do anything. I could repair you. You know what? It's not necessary, but what the heck? We got a bunch of leather here. And it's better than forwarding time. Where's our hatchet? 96. Do that. Let's just forward this, get it over with. Okay, now we have, there's 52 minutes. Just do that for no reason, really. No reason other than using the fire that we built. I think it's too late to be leaving tonight. I'm gonna throw my meat right up there. You gotta remember, it's not the first bow, it's the second. All right, Mr. Wolf, come on. Wow, I'm gonna say this bow feels beefier. you dare blow my fires out. I think they're still going. I hope they're still going.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Alright. Do we have to repair our pants? Nope. We're good. You wear the good ones, I believe, right? And then over on the side are the bad ones, I guess? Wait a second. Why are they in two different spots? I'm gonna drop the rose hips in the top thing. The top, doohickey. Where are you? Okay, now we can move. I'm going to also drop the vest so we can move a little bit better. What am I going up here for? We do have even more leather down there. How many of those sewing kits we have? We do have a whole bunch. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna keep that for now. What do we leather? 4? I'm gonna take 6. Oh, this is why I wanted to come here. There we go. What's the reason? Okay, let's get out there and see if that water is boiled.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Typical harvest equals blizzard. Yeah, it does seem that way. See, that's what angers me right there is I mean, luckily it was a liter each, so I could just have to make a brief fire to boil it up. I'm gonna take 4 of those. But yeah, that's why I don't like building fires outside. I don't know. I watch other players and they build fires outside all the time without issue. And I always seem to have my fires blow out. Maybe I'm just choosing poor locations, but that location is wind blocked from 2 sides. It should be okay. Let's get this going. We'll throw the water in the pot.
Come on, little fire. I am not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
There we go. I'm just gonna make sure that they didn't, because of harvesting 5 or something, or cooking, whatever. Give me like an extra couple liters or a couple milliliters of water. 38 till boiled, that's 49, that's good. Let's drop that. Let's eat some of that deer meat. Let's drink some of that water. And let's repair you.
I just need to close my eyes.
Okay. And before I forget, I better get rid of these. I do not want to be walking around with those. All right, and moose. Repair that one. There we go. And you're down to 16. We'll swap you out. You know what we can do? Do that. We can do this. There we go. I don't know why I took all of it, but there we go. Drink up and go to bed. Go to bed. Okay, I only choked a little bit. Good one, XM. Thanks. Thanks for that. Should I? Yeah, we're gonna eat. Drink up. We're not heavy enough to need pemmican. We will take some water. I have to remember, where did I put it? You're there. We'll put you on there. Let's just make sure we got what we need. Got all of that. We got food, we got water. We have both of our bows. We have the tools. Do I need to take these? And then we have our cougar claws. I'm gonna just carry the tools. Hey, Greenleaf, thank you for the follow. I hope you don't mind me saying that, Greenleaf. Wait, we're going this way. We're going this way. Yeah, why leave two sets here? That's true. We'll leave one in Pleasant Valley, I think. Actually, is there a way to get to the airfield from Pleasant Valley?
Carry much more.
I might drop them right here because we have to go through the muskeg. We can go through the muskeg from Pleasant Valley too, can't we? I think. I don't know. Yav works. I'll call you Yav. Thank you for the raid and thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate that. I wanted to spread out the red toolboxes. I have 6 here. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't remember where I don't have any. So those ones are just going to end up sitting there. I'm just trying to think of, like, when I go to the air airfield, I gotta go through Broken Railroad. And so when we come back from Coastal Highway, well, that's where we're headed right now. We're probably not going to get there in this stream, but we might. Like I was saying yesterday, we'll get Coastal Highway, complete the trade that we have, grab a new trade, and then we'll head out to the airfield. Tomato soup. You also wanted to walk to every region and put 2 cattails at the highest altitude. No. No, I did not. Nice try, Gus. Now, I don't have woodworking tools out in the far territory, do I? I would hate to walk all the way out there and find out that I left some at the hub. I probably did, but I don't know that for sure, so I will definitely be taking a set with me. And if it turns out that I have some there, I'll bring this set back when we come back, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I might build for the safe house customization. I don't know if there's anything else that I really care about building. I mean, we got bear hide beds in almost all of the regions. I think there's just the 2 regions to go, isn't there? Or I guess it would be 3. I'm thinking of cougars. There's only 2 more regions that we need. When we head out to the airfield, we're gonna have to remember we might need to take a bear hide. Well, we shouldn't. We've taken down the bear in the airfield, zone of contamination, and Cinder Pass. There's no bear hide bed in Cleveland either. There's not one in Saskatchewan either. But yeah, with the red tools, if I knew where I didn't have red tools, I would have a better clue, but I'm not sure off the top of my head what I require red tools for anyways. So I'm not too, I mean, it would be nice if I could have one at every region's workbench, but I'm not terribly bothered if I don't. Originally it was for making arrows, but we don't make arrows anymore. We just trade for them, so. Another big, fat, juicy buck over here. I got my bow out because if we do encounter a wolf, this is the second bow to come out, so I'll just keep it out. I'm gonna see if I can find a piece of birch bark. Just one. I'm not asking for a lot. I'm just, please. Oh, that scared the hell out of me.
Get away, mother...
Okay, I don't know what happened there. Logitech. My keyboard just went disconnected at the time that I got attacked. And for some reason my mouse stopped working. Oh wow, that scared the hell out of me. Well, you're still at 80. Luckily we had that on. We barely lost any condition at all. Alright, I'm not looking. There's one. Got it. Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend I didn't jump there. That wolf scared the bejesus out of me. Go on and have a good rest of your life. It ain't gonna be long. I made you jump too, CD? Man, I'm telling you, this keyboard is amazing. I love this keyboard. And maybe it's me, right? It's a wireless keyboard, but I leave it plugged in all the time anyway. And if I jiggle the cable ever so slightly, it disconnects. I don't understand that at all. And I don't understand why when that happened, my mouse press didn't decide to work. Because I think without the vest, we would have been dead. And I tell you this much, I will not be smashing this mouse. This is the new one. The old one was known to be faulty. Hey CD, thank you for the resub. That's 7 months. Thank you. Wow. Luckily we had the vest because we probably would have died there. My keyboard getting disconnected distracted me just long enough that I didn't realize the button press didn't count. Oh, I hate technology.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Technology defeats me all the time. I'm Dr. Grant when it comes to technology. And if you know that reference, you're cool. Hey Darth, welcome in. How you doing? You might want to have a word with Gus. He wants me to leave cattails at the highest location of every region. I prefer to carry them around. I shall escort them to every region and out of every region. I shall not leave them behind. You good, Darth? Good to hear. Y'all geared up for winter now, or still doing it? You missed a good attack right like 2 minutes before you got in. We got chewed on pretty good. We got chewed on yesterday too. Yeah, you don't just leave cattails laying around. I think Gus might have a little too much caffeine in his coffee. I miss those days. Caffeine. I lie. I don't miss caffeine. I like that I can go get an espresso now and just get wired. But I do have to warn people that are around me, like, I'm about to get real annoying. Ew, you don't drink coffee, Gus? Isn't that the chat rule? Must be an avid coffee drinker. Can you imagine somebody having chat rules like that? Must like the color blue. That's a life rule, yeah. We're just gonna not deal with this wolf for obvious reasons. Somebody just turned the lights out on the dam. It just got darker. Coffee is life. Unless it's packed with caffeine, then it's questionable. CD drinks coffee for the taste. Yeah. I drink it out of habit. When I was a kid, I used to drink tea. But then I realized, I'm like, wait a second, because we didn't have a teapot. Right? So I'd have to boil the water, pour it in a cup with a tea bag. And then one day I'm like, hey, my parents are always drinking that stuff. Why don't I drink some of that stuff? Like, wow, you mean I can just walk over and pour more of it into my cup? I don't have to sit around for 5 minutes and wait? Done. That's close to being done with winterizing. Done equals tired equals old. Well, that's good that you're almost done. So if I read that correctly, you're close to being old with winterizing. You're close to being tired with winterizing. You're close to being done with winter. The old part just doesn't work in there. Sorry. Sorry. You don't get to be old. Taking that one away from you.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Actually, before we continue, let's grab some water and some food. I feel a sense of joy when I click the button. Just like a single click on it. But I rarely do it that way. You know? I find it's just easier. If I have to click on the item, I may as well just double click the item. But I do get like a sense of satisfaction when I just can go over there and click eat or drink one time. It's weird because it's so stupid. Like, such like a minor part of the game. How am I gonna do this? Am I gonna double click this or am I gonna single click that? I think it's also weird that I do it most of the time the way that doesn't give me satisfaction. Craziness. Now you heard you might have a you might have a warm winter. Really? Well, those happen every once in a while. I'm expecting what we always get. Pretty much tolerable except for a handful of days where you just hate your life. Why, Mr. Keyboard? That was my control button again saying, nope,
Man, this
you're
path is
not
getting
gonna
kinda heavy.
crouch. Maybe for some reason I need to change the switch. Maybe that switch is worn out. I can just swap it out with one of the other ones, right? Like one of the other buttons I don't use, like print screen. That switch is probably pristine. Weathermen are only right 37% of the time. What about weather women? Are they right 63% of the time? Maybe use some canned air. It just might be dirty. You know the cost of air these days? The girls heard it's supposed to be not that bad here this winter too, but this is Alberta, so yeah. In the prairies, it's gonna be, you're gonna have some bad days.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hey, Murd, welcome in. How you doing? Thanks for that. Weather women are never wrong and they never forget any storm and will bring it up constantly. Neo, don't get me in trouble. Executives can also be wrong 90% of the time and keep their jobs. Hey, I am a firm believer that you could fire every CEO of every company and all those companies would still go strong. But good luck running your company when you don't have any warehouse staff or office staff. The CEO is like the worst. The worst employee of any company. Like, sorry, we can't give you 75 cents raise. We're only on budget to give you 27 cents. As I'm collecting my $375,000 annual salary. Make that decision. Whilst taking a $20,000 raise that year. Right? God forbid you give some peanuts to the guys who are doing the work. Whoa. Wait. You want some too? Come on, Squeak Toy. You want some of this? Yeah, you want some. You're gonna get some. Come on. Wait. Peanuts are expensive. Actually, it's no lie. I love unsalted, unshelled peanuts. And you can buy them here in two ways at my grocery stores anyways. I forget how much weight is in the small bag, but it's in a completely different measurement than the large bag, so you can't even, like, the common person can't even look at that and like, oh, okay, well, there's like X number of these in that, so that this is what the price actually is. So I just buy the big bag because most of the time the larger size is cheaper. It's peanuts. I mean, like, come on, right? Unsalted peanuts. You make fun of me for not drinking coffee and you're raw dogging peanuts. If I can not have, if I can avoid salt in something, I will avoid it. If it's just in something, I'll have it. Like, I'm not that bad with it, but if I have a choice, this one has salt, this doesn't have salt, I'll take the one that doesn't have salt. And they are good. You ever eat salted peanut butter? If salted peanuts are good, why wouldn't salted peanut butter be a thing? But yeah, like, I haven't bought my peanuts because of the price, man. Like, why? Avoid and still enjoy is a win. Yes. Everything is expensive these days. Yes. CD cuts a lot of salt. Don't like the salty taste. I've never been a salt fan, honestly. Like, I have salt in my house, but literally the only thing I ever actually put salt on is if I have roast beef. For some reason, I have to have it on there. And hello, Miss Pac-Man. Welcome in. How are you doing? Darth likes salt. Yeah, it's just never been a big thing for me. Murd adds food to his salt. I used to be that way with sugar. I used to add coffee to my sugar. But no more. And I can honestly say I do not miss it. Like 20 years ago, I would never have said, probably actually longer than that. Let's go 30 years ago. I would never imagine a day where I would say, ew, sugar is disgusting. The taste of this sugar, it's like, ugh. But now, man, oh boy. I get when I go to Tim Hortons, I get my coffee with no sugar because I haven't had sugar in coffee for close to 20 years. And if they mess up and they put sugar in it, I'm not even being petty by bringing it back. I bring it back because I literally can't drink it. It tastes so disgusting to me. And I used to put lots of sugar in my coffee. But now if you just like 1 spoon of sugar and it's like, oh man, you just ruined it. I can't do it. I never thought I would ever think that way. I never thought I would ever be that way, but here I am. Yeah, Timmy's coffee is awful now. It really is. It's not bad though if you like, for people like me who drink decaf. The old way of decaf at Tim Hortons was there's that pot that's been sitting there for 7.5 hours, because that 20 minutes fresh thing that you see on all their commercials, that hasn't been a thing for 30 years. I haven't seen a single pot with a time written on it for 30 years at least. But you'd either get that old, disgusting, barely warm crap that's been sitting in that pot for 7 or 8 hours, or you'd get a good employee who's like, I have to make some fresh stuff for you. I'm like, okay. And then you're sitting there for 10 minutes. But now they have like they have those cappuccino things or whatever. I don't get them, so I don't know. But they're able to make like your decaf that way. So they don't have a pot of decaf sitting there. They make it while you're waiting. It takes like 2 minutes. It's fresh. So it's not that bad. Not that bad. And in terms of where do they stand, I don't know if Tim Hortons coffee is as good as it used to be, but I do know that there's other places that are way worse. McDonald's coffee is really good these days, but it's also hit or miss depending on when they made it. I think the best bet is just go to a coffee house, but that comes with a price. You miss Tim Hortons from your youth? Yeah. Well, out here, Tim Hortons always fresh has always been a lie, because they don't make any of it fresh here. From what I've heard, it comes shipped in containers, and then they actually cook it fresh, but it wasn't made fresh. Let's take one of those and let's just leave that. I kind of like how that looks. It's kind of cool, isn't it? What are we dropping off here? Books. Books. Murd, are you ready for this? Are you sitting down? Field dressing your kill.
Time for stretchy.
Really? Are you serious? You want me to do stretchy while I'm organizing your books? Making you purr? I'm gonna make you wait. There we go. Which book are you? Hear that one? This is the book that's got the big hitbox. And Frontier Shooting Guide, you're right there. So those are books, everyone, even the ones on the wall. Those are all the books that we've read in this run. And there's honestly like, what is that? Like 5 revolver books. And we're at level 4. We haven't fired a single revolver shot. Rifle actually has a lot of books. There we go. Thanks, Mert, for your patience and for your timing. Oh, hey. 5 minutes. Let's do that. It's like minute race. Just 5 minutes. Remember that? Okay, we need all of that. Everything's good in there. Everything's good here. Did I seriously hoof these pots? Well, guess what? It was accidentally done, but I had 2 pots at the camp office already. So now I don't ever have to throw my pots on here. That was a happy mistake. Oh, we can throw our cougar claws in here. This is where we're keeping them all, right? Yes. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. X29. Yeah, but we actually have 30 because we made a cougar claw knife. But still. We need one of you. I'm going to A to Z this so I can see where's the whetstone. I have 2, 95 and 100. Okay, that's perfect. And then we have 2 new of you. That's good. Wow, things are going pretty good. I'm worried. Now I have 4 bandages and we're all good there. How much water did we have? 179.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Do we have any fish out here? Minute rice is just dehydrated rice. Yeah, but so now you can't kill any more kitties. Bite your tongue. Go. Let's go. You know what? We took down 29 cougars before cougar number 30 attacked us. How's that for cool? 29 clean kills. Or as clean as they can be in this game. And then number 30 was like, I'm different. I will fight you.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Did you hear it? I heard bear crows. He's coming. We don't need to fight. We don't need to fight. That'll just ruin our day. Where are those ptarmigan I was hearing? I don't know. Oh, I didn't look in there to see. Is this not where I keep all my ptarmigan down? Well, we're gonna have to acquire some ptarmigan because we only have 9. Someone got a bit impatient with number 30. Yeah. Does that mean cougar number 60 will attack you? Maybe. So yeah, I think this is where I keep all my ptarmigan down, and I had more than enough. Like close to 100. But now I have to go take out ptarmigan. Is that a deer? I'm trying to drink my coffee. Nope, that's a big fat juicy buck is what that is. See the difference in the crows? Those are not bear crows. Those were bear crows. Listen for the chimpanzee and you'll know. I think it's supposed to be a raven or something. Bucks are just dehydrated deer. I don't even understand that one. Oh, come on. Can't I just like walk without having to steer? Just auto walking, got my hands, my fingers are all entwined, resting on my belly. We're on autopilot here. That a real one? No, that was Darth. Good one though. That's the light, I think, on the ground. CD's lagging bad. Refresh. We got a wolf up on the left. I'm not gonna take him out unless I have to. 'Cause apparently I'm gonna have to. Hey! Wink. Good one, Mew. Nice timing. I thought, okay, we're good. I thought I was hearing footsteps, but you know how when you stop walking and they have her take like 2 more steps? We're down to 78. I still don't know how I feel about that whole, like, I come to a complete stop, but I gotta wait for like that, right? And so I had to wait for that before I could actually hear what, like, was I actually hearing a wolf? Or just something walking? And by the time I heard it, it was too late. Good players would have taken their bow out when they thought they heard something. And really good players wouldn't have been concerned with which bow it was. They would have, I was just taking this bow. It's good enough. We're dealing with me here. You're at 49. We can, I don't know, man. We might need to make another one. Hands on your belly, eh? Well, I took them off a while ago. As soon as you saw me start looking around after I said that. They were back on the wheel. Yeah, here we are again with the wondering about the bushcraft bow and the Wikipedia and the person that put that on there. We're at 49. Rumor has it it can fail starting at 50%. I've not had any issues with it going down into 40, and I think we got one into 30, but I can't remember. Neos had all three fail at under 8%. Somebody needs to go into the code and look at that. I can't do it because I don't know how. Normally I'm against going into game code and looking at stuff, but when it comes to somebody posting something that's a fact, that's supposed to be a fact, but it's questionable, I think you gotta look up and find out, because it could be just somebody who's like not happy with the company or the game. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this one look like it fails at around 50%. That'll get everybody mad at you, so they'll be on my side and we'll all team up against you. No. I have things I dislike about this game, but not enough to join a faction against them. I have far more things in this game that I like a lot. Ain't no avoiding this one. Sorry for your loss. Technically it's your loss, but theirs as well. Copper, is my stream so boring that you have to re-roll your laundry? You're not rolling it, you're re-rolling it. Like, I have something better I can do than this. I'm kidding. Just kidding, Copper. I'm gonna pull this out again. You've randomized on your words today. That's fine. What's the time of day? It's almost night. One for the road. Come on. I gotta bring you back here because it's lumpy up there. Come on. Don't chicken out. Doink. Arrow broke. Well, luckily we're going to get a trade. We have to come back here anyways on our way to Sundered Pass, right? So hey, Billy Wilson, welcome in. How are you doing? Wolves got nothing on Knifo. Oh, you didn't see the one a little earlier. He had lots on me. What are we at now for wolf kills? Anyways. 718. 46 bears. 18 moose. Deer and rabbits don't count. And 30 cougars. Thanks to the quick respawns. And day 454. Yeah, so before we go to the airfield, we're gonna probably be coming back through here. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm gonna, maybe not. Been here for a while, just now able to say something. Saw that laceration incident with the rope earlier. That was crazy, wasn't it? That was so unfair, in my opinion. But it's in our past. Whether I'll ever remember that, that's another story. And the odds of us being in a situation where we're lacerated and needing to use a rope. You didn't know that was a thing, but you do now. I will say that I forgot that you can't climb ropes with lacerations. I'm pretty sure I heard about it. Maybe even right from Hinterland. They might have even told us that you can't climb ropes. But, yeah. Letting me climb down a rope and not climb back up a rope because I have lacerations, that's not fair. When you saw me pick up the ruined bedroll, you thought, oh man. Yeah, that was just like, what am I gonna do here? I'll just kill some time, I'll tear this thing up. That's been in there since our first time. Took us 400 days to get it out of there. I got some bedrolls too kicking out, like in the farmhouse. I think there's 3 of them. Or wait, no, that's camp office has 3 of them. I may have torn the ones up in the farmhouse. I don't know. But I am happy I got some leather again. All of our clothing is good. Actually, sorry, all of our clothing's not good. Thanks to that wolf. What's he biting my feet for? How inexperienced is he? I have you at my mercy. I shall bite your feet. And bedroll was held together by a few frayed threads and ice at that point, just one enormous hole with some fabric fringes attached. Yet it still took an hour and a half to tear it down. Can you imagine if the longer it stays ruined, the less cloth you get out of it? I think there's a bunch of game mechanics that they could, not that I want them to, but I'm just saying, there's, just for the sake of talking, there's a bunch of game mechanics that they could probably tweak to be a little bit more realistic. Maybe just make that a game mode. So you can have people that are like, you know, left my water and food outside, but now it's frozen solid, so on top of cooking times, I got thaw times. Bedrolls like that. Leave them ruined for too long. Thanks, Merd. Leave them ruined too long, you don't get as much cloth. I don't know. I can't think of any other ideas. That'd be an interesting game mode. Instead of misery, just make a mode that's like way more realistic. Because then you could be combating the people who are like, oh, this game's not very realistic. It's not. It's like, if I did this, I would have... And you'd be like, here's realism. And you died. Day 6. Sorry for your loss. Now go play the other version.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Realistic mode should be called misery, just saying. Are we gonna pick up all the coal? $49 and we're at 29 max capacity. We have 5. I'm not gonna pick up all the coal. Merd wants 42. No, we'll be crawling by that point. I'm just gonna pick up 5. That'll give us 10. We have a whole bunch of coal, I think, still in Coastal Highway. There's 5. Neo wins with 5. Congratulations, Neo. Oh, Copper, you just missed it. I don't know what you just missed, but I just figured I'd say it. Yeah, I would love, you know me and Cole, I would love to take it all, but I don't know if I'm interested in crawling through half of this cave. If we weren't exhausted, I would, but we're not gonna be able, between the pemmican and the coffee, like look at them, they're just like, take us, take us. Between the coffee and the pemmican, we're not gonna get more than a quarter of our rest back, and we don't want to get any of our rest back because, or our alertness, whatever you want to call that, because it's almost bedtime. Knife's been replaced with a fake who refuses to hoard. Look at me, I'm even not even taking that way because I'm not concerned with the coal, so I'm going this way. This is why I usually always go that way, because there's maybe one piece of coal in there ever. Alright, here we are. I don't think we're going out there. Let's put that there. Eat that up. And we'll drink up. And I think we're gonna end this here. So for those of you on YouTube, if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow.